Hey guys, it is Wednesday. Let's address the elephant in the room. I'm Catholic, in case you're like, what's on your head? Every time I go to Ash Wednesday, I think of the time when I was a teacher and I worked at a non-denominational Christian school where it was just like, we're Christian, we talk about God and Jesus, but we're not Catholic, Episcopalian, anything like that. Versus I used to work in an Episcopalian school and they did ashes. So my first year there, all the parents on Ash Wednesday, because I always come in late, would stare at me like, she has something on her head, but should I tell her? It's kind of like when you have something in your teeth and nobody tells you. And they were just looked at me like, I'm not going to tell her. Then I had one parent that's always very blunt, but not the brightest crown in the box. She was like, there's something on your head. I don't know if you got ink on it. It's kind of weird. It's shaped in a cross. I was like, well, I'm Catholic and it's Ash Wednesday. So she's like, that's ashes on your head? And I was like, yep. She's like, from dead people? She freaked out. I was like, no, from Palm Sunday. It's burned palm ashes. So every time it comes around, I think of that. I'm trying to calm down. I'm extremely sleepy right now. So if I seem kind of like dopey, that's why. But I'm trying to calm down because I get very annoyed. First off, you guys know, most of you have never heard me talk about my Catholicism because I don't think it's right. I think if you're, okay, I don't want to say I don't think it's right because some people like Jehovah's Witnesses are supposed to talk about it and try to preach to and stuff like that. But I don't judge atheists. I don't judge anyone. I have friends that are atheists and I'm always like, it's not my job to change you or fix you or whatnot. It's my job to be a good Christian and love you and show you what being a good Christian is. And I've actually had a few that have like gone from atheism to, well, there could be something there. And they always tell me it's because you were so non-judgmental. You didn't push it on me. I've never been able to kind of like respect Christians before. So I don't know. I'm not saying my way's right or wrong. It's just the way I am. I also feel it's important as preaching the gospel. It's talked about, especially on Ash Wednesday, how we're not supposed to be, oh, I went to church today, or oh, I made this huge donation to my church. A lot of the good stuff I do, I don't talk about because it's not business between you and me. It's business between me and God. That being said, I do go to church every week. I don't talk about it. You guys don't see it because it's private. It's my private life. I don't believe in boasting on YouTube, social media, stuff like that. I don't need to advertise it. Me and God, we know what's going on, and that's all that matters. Now, it has always annoyed me extremely when people check in every Sunday into church. Today was no exception. Church annoyed me because everyone had their phone and the person next to me was checking in on Facebook, and it annoyed me when I have to like fight for a seat when usually nobody wants to show up to church except holidays. And I'm not throwing judgment at people that decide to only show up at holidays because, hey, at least they're showing up to church, right? What annoys me is when you parade yourself around that you're this good Christian or this good Catholic and like you go to church all the time or a good Episcopalian or whatever you are. If you parade yourself around, check in on Facebook, make it seem like you are a super Christian, then it is super annoying. It just really set me off today. I wanted to like vocally say something to people, especially the person next to me, that the whole internet doesn't need to know you're at church. The only one that matters knows you're there. And the whole time the priest was giving the sermon, I was just looking around at all these people with their phones in church, which I hate. Unless it's like a baptism or something and you need to take pictures. I don't understand why your phone's in church. It doesn't make any sense to me. I don't know if you guys can tell I'm in kind of a mood today on top of being tired, but it just irritated me really, really badly. So that's been my morning so far. And that's all I'm going to say about my religion because like I said, it's between me and God, not me and YouTube, not me and the internet. I don't believe in boasting about those things. It's kind of the same thing that annoys me too when people are like, they only pray to God when they want things from him. And sometimes that's the only time they go to church. And that's a crappy thing to do. Another thing people do is we tell each other, I'm praying for you, but you don't really pray for those people. It's just become this phrase like, love you, and sometimes you don't mean it. Praying for you has kind of become that. I want you guys to know, if I've told you I'm praying for you, I literally at night when I'm praying to God and thanking him for my life and my day and the good things he gives me, I am really praying for you guys. So I also just want to put that out there because I feel like that's another really fake thing. This is just going to be a really real vlog today. I am just like at my limit of bullshit I can take on the tone of Ash Wednesday. I decided to give up for Lent something I keep doing that's a sin, and that's taking God's name in vain. I do not believe cursing is a sin, but I do believe taking his name in vain is wrong because, well, obviously it's literally a commandment. But I'm going to try to stop saying OMG, oh my God, and I'm just saying, I even said it this morning when I was recording my 1K vlog for you guys. I even this morning said, oh my God, and I need to work on that. It's just something I want to work on during Lent. I want to stop saying OMG, oh my God, Jesus Christ, in the wrong context. Now, F-bombs, bullshit, stuff like that, they're just words. They're not laid out as a sin. I don't see them as a sin. Do they offend people? Yes. Am I bad about dropping F-bombs? Yes, I'm the worst. But part of being a Christian is you're constantly learning. Not that I think cursing is wrong. Everyone has their own opinion. I try not to curse as much as I do in my real life on here. I try really hard. Just because people find it vulgar. And I don't ever want to offend people. But I'm also not going to not be myself. So on that note, I've been talking for 7 minutes. Today I'm going to nap because I'm really, really tired for some reason. And then we're going to go to dinner tonight at my favorite Mexican restaurant, Spanish Village, to celebrate my 1,000 subscribers. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Anyway, I hope that I didn't annoy you guys too much today. If you started questioning if you're one of those people, you might be. Just saying. I don't think there's, let me make it clear. I absolutely don't think there's anything wrong with you being like, I want to go to church today. I haven't been to church in a long time. Or I only go to church on important days. Because you don't have to be in church to talk to God. But don't act like you go to church every weekend. That's all I'm asking. Don't check in on Facebook like you have just, you know, built schools in Haiti. Like it's some big, giant obligation that bless your soul that you actually went to church. Like, it's not that serious. It's not what church is about. It totally, yeah. Anyway, okay, I'm gonna go. See you guys later. Hey guys, so we're going to dinner now to celebrate my 1K. We're going to Spanish Village. It's a place I've been going since I was little, and my mom always went there since she was little. Are you gonna get your onion thing you get? What is, it's not onions, it's
Oh, no, I'm gonna get Mexican food.
you feel like Mexican food?
Yeah.
But what is that thing you get that you like?
It's just like a...
It's like a steak kind of, right?
Yeah.
Wait.
Well, I mean, it's a hamburger steak, basically.
Yeah, but sometimes he won't get it because he's worried because it makes this big, like, smoky smell stuff. But I told him I don't care. But, yeah. So, that's what we're doing tonight. Okay, I got an enchilada, I was going to say quesadilla, a chalupa, and a cheese puffing, and he got enchiladas. Yay! So full. You know what I hate at restaurants? I feel like I'm breathing exceptionally heavy. I hate at restaurants when you're like done eating. Well, I don't hate this. It just makes me feel guilty. You're like done eating and you're obviously about to take the check and they bring you another drink. And it's like, well, now I feel like I have to drink this because you brought it to me. Like, I don't know. Do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I have to drink it if I just leave it sitting undrunk at
Undrunk.
undrinking. Drunk. What I'm trying to say. If I just leave it at the table, I'm like, I feel like a jerk. I don't know. Like the manager's gonna be like, why did you bring her an extra Dr. Pepper? She didn't even drink it.
Well, I mean, you paid $2.50 for it. So.
I know, but it feels wasteful. I'm just saying. Anyways, okay, we're gonna leave the parking lot. I'll see you guys at home. Hey guys, so we're home and I just filmed my cloth sewing pad tutorial, and I know a lot of you guys asked for it, and it's just, look at Ralph. Look at you messing up the rug. It's a hot mess. I am not the best at tutorials. I am not the best at directions, but I think visually I did good. You guys will have to see. I tried to tell my friend how to make spring rolls one time. She's like, please never write a cookbook. I was like, yeah, oh well. I mean, it wasn't that bad, but anywho, we're gonna go, well, I'm gonna go to bed. I don't know what Justin's gonna do. It looks like he's already in bed. And Ralph just farted so much down here. It's like, ugh. So I'm gonna go upstairs before I vomit. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.